Okay, so anyhow, I'm doing one of my videos here, talking to the bad guys, trying to make them see things from my perspective. So what we're dealing with here is these guys are going to still come here and play that card of being your makers and going to call me Satan, and they're going to start a war. And I'm trying to handle this diplomatically here at home before they come here to make them realize that if they do it, they're going to make the biggest mistake of their life. Grandmother, despite grandmother trying to win them over with love, grandfather, he doesn't hold that same perspective. He wants them dead. Every single, evil person in creation. He wants me to get those UFOs in that other universe and wage war against them. Whereas grandmother, she doesn't want that. She wants this to end peacefully. So I'm trying to show these dummies here what not to do. So this video here, we're looking at it's from One Republic, Stop and Stare. So this takes place in the Joshua Tree Park, I think it's called, in California, which is connected to U2 Joshua Tree. They do a song called Bullet the Blue Sky. So the bullet the blue sky is a metaphor for that guy up in the clouds, or this guy, and mankind waging war against them to protect me and mother against these evil aliens posing over here as the good guys. So Bullet the Blue Sky from U2 is connected to U2, who does One. They sing a song called One. In that song One, it talks about did you come here for forgiveness? Have you come here to raise the dead? Have you come here to play Jesus to the lepers in your head? What that's referring to is these aliens coming here with two options. The first is they're going to come here for forgiveness, saying, we're sorry, Anthony, for everything we've done. We believe you that this is Ragnarok, and we don't want, we want to join you forever in eternity and going forward and take the 3,000-year journey to better ourselves. That's option one, meaning they're going to come here asking for forgiveness and tell mankind that they've done wrong and that they're liars. Option two is they're going to come here and pose as, God and pretend to be, the good guys. And then ultimately mankind will side with their mother and father, and there'll be a war. And the war will be simple. You guys pull out your railguns and shoot at the UFOs. And the UFOs they're like a giant magnet, and your bullets are like heat-seeking missiles. They'll just penetrate the UFOs and bring them down. Not to mention when I'm exercising and mother's exercising, they're going to get landlocked here. The UFOs won't be able to go anywhere. So when she begins exercising, and we asked them, why don't you just leave? Get out of here. That's on District 9. District 9, they say, why don't you just leave? Why don't you go? Because the UFO, it's stuck on planet Earth. The minute I have control of the electromagnetic energy in the universe, they won't be able to go nowhere. So when we ask them to leave, and they try to input coordinates to their home worlds, they won't be able to go anywhere. So that'll be a dead giveaway. It's like, well, Anthony said that. That's what exactly was going to happen. How come you guys just don't leave and get the hell out of here? My UFOs they don't work no more. Well, yeah, well, we know that because, grandmother and grandfather's in control of creation, and your UFOs, they're not going to let you fly out of here. So therefore, you're our prisoners now. So when they come here and play that card, that's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to get trapped here. They're going to get found out as a bunch of liars. And then we're going to get rid of them. As soon as we get rid of them, the war is on. I'm going to get my UFOs. I'm going to get rid of every single one of them. So when you're looking at Stop and Stare here, this is me. And that's my evil primordial son, posing as, some invisible man in the clouds coming over here. So that grave is for one of us. And for the past 9 lives, that's been my grave. But this being Ragnarok means, I'm pretty certain you kids out there watching this are imposters. You're not going to piss away, eternity to stick up for your evil civilizations. You're going to side with humanity and say, screw that, man. I'm not going to stand up beside those guys if they're going to piss their lives away. I want to live forever. So you're going to stick up for me and mom. Because you know that, this is the end of it all. And grandmother, she can rewind time back to the beginning of creation and get rid of us all. Or you can stand up beside me and grandfather and wage war against them all, which is what you're going to do when these morons come here pretending to be the good guys. So The next scene, when you see this, and then you see this here, this book, it starts flowing over like that. There's the pages. So the pages, they go like that. Now, you wouldn't understand what that means. It's my book. It's gonna trump their nonsense. And because the pages are going over this way, and this is me, and that's evil, it means that that guy there, he's gonna fall into their grave. The aliens are gonna come here pretending to be the good guys, are gonna dig themselves a grave because they're gonna pretend to be somebody they're not. And my book is gonna push them into that grave. So pay attention, evil, because I'm trying to save your lives. I want you to come here, get down on your knees, and ask for forgiveness and tell everyone what you've done. That's the only way that this ends peacefully. That's what that means, evil. You're hot air because you're going to hear wind rustling on there like hot air goes, oh. Your hot air lies is going to be revealed. That's my book. That's the grave. That's me here. That's you there. And because the book goes like that, that's you guys all getting tossed in the grave when you come over here pretending to be somebody you're not. The book goes that way. And the door closes when that wind goes like that. So when you see that evil, that's the door closing on you forever. That's grandfather taking over. The opportunity that you had to live forever under love and of grandmother's love, you pissed that away, and grandfather's going to take over from there and get rid of you all, and that's the door closing. So don't drop the ball, evil. Don't come over here pretending to be somebody you're not. Get down on those knees and tell the world what the hell you done and who the hell I am. Otherwise, this is what's going to happen to you.